Welcome back to another episode of Oopie Soup Kitchen. Today we are going to be doing pork chops and we're going to be doing baked Japanese sweet potatoes with marshmallows and brown sugar and a rice medley. So to get started, I washed my Japanese sweet potatoes that I got at a farmer's market stand just somewhere in Gettysburg. And I preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Also, I apologize. It has been a couple weeks since I have done a video. We've been really preoccupied. We bought a brand new camper. We also had to close up our camper for the season. So we're gonna get some holes poked in these, and I'm gonna wrap them in foil, each one of them, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. Welcome back. Me and my messy-haired assistant are about to start prepping our pork chops. The sweet potatoes are in the oven. We're not going to touch that quite yet. So these pork chops, the way that I like to do them, are in the air fryer. The first thing we're going to do is preheat the air fryer to 375. Okay. Now, helper, I'm gonna need you to take that spoon and we're gonna take some mayonnaise, put some big clonks in there. Slop it in there, yep.
Slop. It's so good mayonnaise. Mimi loves mayonnaise.
Mimi does love mayonnaise.
We don't love. I don't love mayonnaise.
So the reason I put the mayonnaise and Dijon mustard on before the breading is that it helps to seal the juices in and keeps the pork chops from drying out, because anyone who's cooked pork chops knows that they dry out really easily. So the mayonnaise and Dijon mustard help keep that from happening.
I want to get mayonnaise.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, now we are going to take some Dijon mustard and squirt that in there. Oh, that's a lot of liquidy. Should have shook that a little better. Yep. Give her a good squeeze in there. And I don't have any type of measurements for this. I'm doing,
I mix it.
I think that's 8 pork chops. I don't even really know. So, okay, yeah, that's great. Great amount there.
Can I mix it?
Yep, go ahead. We may need to add some more at some point, so I'm not putting those away yet.
Is it looking good? Yeah, it is. If you know that I'm really going to school today and you were starting the video about it, and I was taking extra long for him to pick me up and to pick me up. So I was waiting on the bench for 25 minutes. He
You're-
did it.
You're waiting on the bench for 25 minutes?
Yeah, because Daddy was not coming.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
And McKinley didn't even play with me.
Really? That's crazy. All right, so now that we got our wet part, stick that spoon here. We're gonna take this one and I want you to dump what's in the bags one at a time into there. And this is just the original pork. Original pork shake and bake. Okay, go ahead and dump the other one. Carefully a little. There you go. All right.
It was like sand. Feels like sand. It used to be sand.
All right. Yep. That's great.
It used to be sand.
Yep. Yep. That's great. Now this part, Mommy's gonna do because there's gonna be raw pork chops involved. And
Can I dump it at it?
we're not dumping it. No. See, we have to keep them separated. Okay. So you're gonna step back a little because I don't want you to touch the raw pork. So we now have our wet, we have our dry, and then we have a plate.
A plate for
And
Parmesan.
I took these pork chops and I just took a paper towel and patted them dry. So I'm gonna take the chops one by one, stick them in
The mayonnaise.
the mayonnaise and mustard.
The mustard.
Mayonnaise and mustard. Like so. Okay. Then I'm gonna stick them in my.
Am I gonna be seeing that? Am I gonna be seeing that?
Are you gonna be seeing it?
The mayonnaise.
What do you mean?
The mayonnaise on that.
Well, no, it's gonna get covered up. See?
But there's some on the side. Is it gonna dry up and it's gonna go away?
It's gonna be covered up.
Will it taste good?
Mm-hmm. It's the same way Mommy always does it.
And I like it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then whenever I bread things, I always like to squish them down. It just kind of sticks the stuff to it. And then we're gonna stick that there.
There's something else.
And I'm just gonna do the same process with the rest of these, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I have all 8, and it was 8 of my pork chops all breaded. And those 2 packs of shake and bake were like exactly enough. If I had any more, I would have not had enough. So I have this preheated, and I am just gonna take some avocado oil and spray. And I'm gonna have to do this in batches. So we're gonna do, let's see, probably 3. 3 at a time. So 3 in there. And we're going to set the timer for 12 minutes. And at about halfway through, I'm going to flip them over. While that is starting, I'm gonna start my rice, and I'm just doing this. So you guys don't need to see me do that, but these things always take longer than they say, and I don't know if that's because I always do more. I do double packs, which tonight I might actually just do 1. But I'm gonna get it started now, and then it can just sit and wait for the rest of the food. So we'll be back at the 6-minute mark to flip, and don't forget, sweet potatoes are currently in the oven. They have, I don't remember where my timer is. They have some time left on them. They are cooking for 45 minutes, and then we are going to take them out and add some brown sugar and marshmallows, and then we're gonna broil them so that they're nice and melty and ooey gooey, and it's gonna be delicious. We'll be back. Okay, so we are at the 6-minute mark. So the flipping can be dangerous business. I found that if I use tongs, then I tend to scrape all of my breading off. So a fork is the best practice, but even then sometimes I lose some of my breading. So we're gonna see how this goes. Try to grab it by the edge and just do a quick little flippity dippity. Okay, and we're gonna put them back in for the last. All right, so first batch should be done. Take it out. Get off of there. We're gonna go ahead and put our next batch in. Oh. Got it all over my hands. Check the temperature quick.
Oh, hello. Oh, you have a new lizard. What's his name? We named him Kara, and we got him.
Ow. 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 They're done. Okay. So I have my microwave set to keep warm. I'm gonna throw the done guys in here. And the rice is ricing. So we're gonna now do the same process with 2 more batches of choppy chops. And I think we have about 10 minutes left on our potatoes before the next step. So I think we're gonna hold off on our next clip until the next part of our potato. Okay, we're back. I don't know if you guys noticed, but my assistant left a while ago. She's now playing with her Barbies. So it's been 45 minutes for the sweet potatoes. I am gonna pull them out and see if they are ready for the next step. Autumn, you're gonna have to go in the other room. Woo, that's hot. Ow. It's not supposed to burn you through the... Alright, so the way that we check and see if they are done is by stabbing. Oh no. Oh no. The little ones are almost done. Big ones aren't. So we're gonna put them back in. And we're gonna set a timer. Set timer for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes. We're gonna check our progress. I know the small ones are done. So at the very least, we will, yeah, yep. Nope, nope, yes. Okay, so here, my friends, is what we're gonna do. Take this guy, stick it back in. This guy, stick it back in. All right, now we're gonna work on these guys. Here is the part that can be tricky. You don't wanna burn yourself, but we need to unwrap them. Now, we want to create a bowl with our foil around each tater. Oh my God. Autumn's very noisy tonight. Autumn, can you go in the living room, please? We're recording. Por favor. It's not really a bowl, but you know. Whatever. Woo! He is hot. Okay, now that I have these prepared, I'm going to take a knife. I am going to cut down like that, and then just kind of like that, like that. The goal here is we want to goal is to open it up. Okay. Well. Man, let's try this one. I can get it. Ooh. Tastes good though. Okay. All right. Now, I have pre-cut some butter, and I am gonna stick. There's no measurement here. It's whatever makes your heart feel good. So I'm just sticking. I'm gonna have to cut more butter for the other ones, I think. Should be good. Put one more in this guy. More in this guy too. Butter's better. One more in this guy. Okay. Butter. We like butter. All right. So now we got some butter. We got some brown sugar. And I am gonna load it in there. So you can use whatever kind of sweet potatoes you want. These, like I said, these are like Japanese or something. I read the farm stand I went to had a whole bunch of different kinds, and these ones said they were the sweetest. They actually are really good. I just tasted them and they're very, very sweet on their own, but you can add as much sugar as you want. So we're just gonna sprinkle dankle. Okay. Like so. Then we got some mini marshmallows. All stuck together. And I'm gonna stuff them in, and you do want to like stuff them down in, because if you just lay them on top, they're not gonna, it's just not gonna work the way you want it to. So, shove them in there. What was that? That was a weird beep. Something in my, that wasn't the oven. Something in my kitchen just made a beeping noise that I've never heard before. No clue. No. It was not the oven. That was
the air.
What?
It was the air.
It was the air?
Yeah.
Oh, the air. It was the air. Friends, it was the
I
air.
thought it was the oven the first time. The air is off.
Okay.
The air on, Mom, maybe that's that.
The air fryer?
Yeah.
That wasn't the beep that the air fryer makes either. I'm really not sure, to be honest.
Maybe that's the air on the oven.
What, the ice machine? No, that's...
No, the oven.
Okay, so now I've got to take the potatoes I stuck back in there out because we need to put the oven on broil. So. What is making that beeping noise?
Maybe it's the ice cream.
Okay. I don't know what's making the beeping noise. It's happening presently. We'll maybe figure it out, maybe we won't. Also, I forgot to move my rack up. It's too hot to do that. So I'm gonna change my oven over to broil. I'm gonna turn on my fan because sometimes this gets smoky. And I put my other potatoes that still needed to cook up here for now. We'll put them back in afterwards. Good thing I always prepare far too much food. Was it the air fryer? Okay. That is not the same beep. It's weird goings on. Anyway, I always prepare too much food, so these two are extras anyway. So we'll just put them back in until they're done while we work on. This is gonna be plenty for us to eat. So this is what they look like prior to going into the broiler. We're just letting that broiler heat up a little bit. I'm waiting for the beep. Wait for the beep. Wait for the beep. Wait for the beep.
Why?
Because I want to know if it's still going to make the noise after I opened and closed the air fryer basket. All right, I'm going to put these in. Here we go. I'm going to put these in for about 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to watch them because you do not want them to burn. You just want your sugar to caramelize and your marshmallows to toast. Okay, that did not take as long as I thought it was gonna take, and they be done. So we've got some, ow. Marshmallows are all toasted. Our sugar has melted. And we are gonna throw our other 2 taters back in. I put it back on 400. The last of our choppy chops has cooked, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up real quick, get some on a plate for you, and we'll be back for a taste test. Okay, so it is time for a taste test. What should we dive into first? I kind of really want to try this potato first, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that crispy marshmallow. Mix this all up.
Why did you have marshmallows?
Because the marshmallows go on top of the potato. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, pork chop. Nice and juicy.
Mom, pork chop is my favorite.
Do you want to do the taste test of the pork chop? Yeah? Okay, Autumn's gonna do the taste test of the pork chop. Let me get you an Autumn-sized bite.
Autumn-sized bite. Hot. It tastes good.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like maple cups.
Yeah? Tastes good?
It tastes like it most to be.
Good weeknight dinner. Doesn't take too long, especially if you don't do a million of them like me. If you just make 4 of them, it'll be done in 15-20 minutes. Autumn, what should our viewers do if they want to see more of our videos?
Subscribe to Ubi Soup Kitchen. Subscribe to like button.
That's right. We'll see you next time on Ubi Soup Kitchen.